it turns out bludgeoning someone with a big stick is illegal. I mean, how was I supposed to know that? That, of course, is the new smash hit from Christian Bale, What the Fuck Is It With You, featuring Random Light Guy. The audio was leaked out of Christian Bale freaking out because this light guy came onto the set over and over and kept messing up the scene. Now, I'm not going to say whether he was in the right or the wrong for freaking out on the guy, because I'm not in that situation, but what I will say is it makes for great YouTube, and that's why someone made a song out of it. The link to the song and the actual audio in the description. According to very important and necessary studies, it shows that people have no money. Who knew? Their research also shows that those people should be having more sex, so to be not so depressed and take up more time. You know, and I'll take it where I can get it. If it takes a fiscal crisis, I'm game. That all makes sense because there's really only two things you need to have to survive in a depressed economy. The first is definitely sex. It makes you feel really good, it burns tons of calories, and it takes up a ton of time. It's like a really, really good drug, and the only side effect is stains. For a girl who can't see out of her right eye because of a misfire. It happens, and I'm sorry. Anyway, really fast, I want to give a big shout out to Julie Wyman and her Critiques of Media class on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Julie, I have a friend in your class. His name is Kevin. I will briefly describe him. He is Asian and adorable. Hopefully you're playing this video right now in your class and you're staring at him, and people may be giggling. The reason I bring up Julie is Julie teaches this class on media. For some reason, they're talking about me. They're teaching Sexy Phil in the classroom? It's so weird to me. And my buddy sent me one of your critiques and lectures, and I want to briefly read it to my audience. Based on what we've learned in lecture and we've read in Practices of Looking, McCullen's approach to media emphasizes the way that the form of the media shapes the meaning of the message we hear and see, and it also shapes the social reality. So how does the form of Sexy Phil's message work? Is it bad that I would fail a lesson about myself? It continues. Phil's own form, the message of Phil as a medium. Phil himself appears the average middle-class computer geek, 20-something, clean-cut, white, wearing glasses. Well, isn't that fun, being broken down into a sentence? So nice of you. Okay, I'm going to stop reading it. But what it comes down to, Julie, is the fact that you can't really understand the medium unless you jump into it. But that's the best part of this medium, is anyone can do it. Videos like mine are 2009's open forum. Anyone can agree, disagree, just get their thoughts out there. Even if their thoughts are first, the sky is blue, like my penis. Or the very rare comment that contains substance. But now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about something real. North Korea is going to be testing long-range missiles that could actually be fired to the western United States. Even if the tests are successful, it doesn't mean that they could shoot a nuke at us, just a ballistic missile, which really doesn't show a threat right now, because why would someone with like a stick attack someone with a gun? They wouldn't, unless they were as crazy as North Korea. To briefly mention yesterday's video where we talked about at the Super Bowl, the porn came on, well, it turns out Comcast is so sorry. Turns out they're so sorry that if you were one of the people that saw the porn, they want to send you $10. I always wondered how much it would cost to show, you know, ginormous penis to your 10-year-old daughter. Now we know. The last thing I want to talk about today involves Elizabeth from The View, because she happens to be Tuesday's douchebag of the day. The reason being is Elizabeth has a problem with Nintendo. Apparently the game Wii Fit is so insensitive it tells fat kids they're fat. Son of a bitch. Elizabeth, while you're at it, don't just leave it to the Wii. Declare a war on mirrors and scales and tight clothes, because those make me feel bad about myself too. Because I'll be honest, okay, I don't want to sugarcoat it, because I'd probably eat that too. I have a weight problem. But I'm not going to get angry at the things that tell me that I'm overweight. I get angry at myself. I mean, if anything, child obesity is a problem. What they should do is amp up Wii Fit. After it tells you you're overweight, it should also add, you should probably lose the weight, otherwise when you grow up, not as many people will like you. Which brings me to Monday's question of the day. Is Wii Fit or the Nintendo being insensitive? Is it wrong to tell young children that they're overweight and they need to fix it? Leave a text response or a video response. I almost forgot to mention, PhillyD.tv is back up, so you can go back and sign up. Everything's new. And remember, in every video, there is a link to a video or a story in the sidebar if we mention it in the video. But guys, that's really all that mattered to me this Tuesday, February 3rd, 2009. My name's Philip DeFranco, and you've just been filled in.
Hey, dude, you're really news. Hear what Phil has to say. Get a load of some common sense. And your douchebag of the day.